What's good, YouTube? It's the Sports Guru back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about how Kemba Walker could potentially leave the Charlotte Hornets to join another team in free agency. Now, as we know, Kemba Walker would headline most free agency classes, but this is one of the most star-packed free agency classes I've ever seen in my lifetime. You got Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, even people like Tobias, Chris Middleton, all looking for new contracts. It will kind of put Kemba's situation in the shadows with Charlotte, but Charlotte will do everything in their power to keep Kemba, because Kemba is Charlotte. The Hornets are the only team that can offer Kemba 5 years, $190 million, which could rise to $221 million if Kemba is named to an All-NBA team. The most any other team can offer is 4 years, $140 million. That being said, the positive thing for Charlotte going into the offseason is, you know, Kemba's heart is in Charlotte, and the fact that you're able to offer more money and an extra year of guaranteed money, that's huge. Although the Hornets can offer more money, that might not be enough. Kemba was drafted in 2011. Since his rookie year with the Hornets have only been in the playoffs twice, losing both times to the Heat in 2014 and 2016 in the first round. Not so hot. Kemba has improved every single year of his career. Literally every single year of his career, his points per game average has always gone up, but has never really had playoff contending talent around him, not even close. Kemba has been vocal about wanting to stay in Charlotte, though, even though the playoffs have never been a real thing for him. This media day, he said, in quotes, "This is where I want to be." That hasn't changed. As expected, Kemba's shown frustration about how committed to winning the ownership is. Before the trade deadline, the Hornets nearly traded for Marc Gasol, wanting to make a playoff push, but that didn't go over well with Kemba, that the deal did not get done. Understandably so, in my opinion, because if Kemba wants Charlotte to be committed to winning, you got to show Kemba that. You got to show Kemba that, you know, we could potentially add a center, even though he's 34, and Marc Gasol, who can still defend and probably would have helped them make a playoff push. Adrian Wojnarowski said, in quotes, "I got a sense in talking to people that the trade deadline deflated Kemba. When they were pretty close on a Marc Gasol deal and it fell apart, Kemba looks around and goes, Kemba, in quotes, come on, what are we trying to do around here?" That's a problem. Now, if Kemba were to leave, and it would be expected that he would join a team that can contend, it has been reported by many sources, including Mark Stein of the New York Times, reporting that, in quotes, league sources say that the Mavericks intend to fling themselves into the chase for Chris Middleton and or Kemba Walker. Kemba would go from having hardly any talent around him in Charlotte to being the third best player behind Kristaps Porzingis and Luka Doncic in Dallas. The fit definitely is questionable on the defensive end, but offensively, I believe Kemba's efficiency would flourish, knowing that he wouldn't have to carry even close to the load that he did in Charlotte. Luka and Kemba would be Rick Carlisle's dream primary ball handlers. We all know how Rick loves Devin Harris and JJ being two playmakers off the bench. Rick's always wanted that. He wanted that with Dennis and Luka, but Dennis didn't work out. Kemba's way more polished, and he's an all-star that can also play off. He showed improvement last year, being able to play off ball. It seems Kemba is torn between staying or leaving. His heart is in Charlotte, but my gut tells me Kemba is in his prime, and he wants to go to a legitimate contender. So that's it for this, but I want to know what y'all's opinions are on this, because I think Kemba's out. I really do. Even though Kemba says he wants to be there really bad, it just doesn't seem to. Charlotte hasn't shown any signs that they're really out there committed to really putting great talent around Kemba. So could we see Kemba in Dallas? I really think it's a possibility. I know some people really love that idea, some people don't. They think, you know, I'd rather pay Chris Middleton that money, or I'd rather, you know, pay three middle tier free agents that money and not pay Kemba, because he's about to be 30 years old, and if you give him a 4-year deal, small point guards usually don't last. They usually tend to tail off right when they hit 30. But I think it's worth a shot. I think Kemba would be great in Dallas. I think Kemba needs to leave. It's time to, you know, really go out there and start searching for a title, because he's in his prime. But yeah, guys, tell me what y'all think. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, please. All right, guys, I'm out.